Oh, once again, hello. I'm just going to crack on with this. Although I'm not going to bother cutting it in, I've just had yet another crash. Luckily I was right at the beginning, so I'm just going to pretend it didn't happen, basically, and start from scratch. So where we ended up at the end of the last episode was that ultimately the Americas and India are safe, in inverted commas, from all foreseeable action from the sea, seaborne invasions and the like. I'm just starting to build the force. I'm going to get straight on with the end turn. Just starting to build the force up in come on, get on with it, in Philadelphia, so I can hopefully start operations in the main North American landmass. Thought I was going to misbehave again then. It's getting me nervous now. Whenever there's a pause, I'm looking to see if it's going to crash again. So yeah, I'm pretty much ready, based on the information I've got at the moment, to Spain are interesting, to start operations against the French. I'm going to try and clear that French fleet from the English Channel, and I'm going to do what I can now to clear India. I've deliberated on this before, and I decided not just yet. I'm going to at some point, Sweden, but not just yet. Just got to stabilise my own position before I increase the chances of someone like Russia declaring war on me. Not that they're close to me, so it doesn't make a huge amount of difference in that respect, but they could just make my life a damn nuisance in the trade routes, which I just can't be bothered with. Not at the moment, when I'm potentially a bit fragile. So, now the end turn's finished, the interesting bit I saw from that, first of all, Control S, quick save, because it crashed just after this last time. Yeah, the bit I'm interested in is Spain. Yeah, we know about him. That's that Reiki dude in Katak. Yeah, Spain are building up a force in the Caribbean, and I don't have a force next to them, so it makes me wonder instantly what it is they're up to. John Lethbridge, research. Okay, you're excuse me, having a fidget. You're a researcher. Broly's umbrellas are ready for deployment.
Yes, Your Majesty. Officer on deck.
So
Aye, aye, sir. Yes, my lord.
put one in each. Let's have a look. 10,000, 1,008, 1,080, 340 more. So that's good. European, China, whatever. Technological advances, both of them. So I'm going to save as I go here because I'm making me nervous. Cambridge, clear off. Let's do Oxford first. Oxford, I think, has the military bod, doesn't he? Yeah, so Oxford is military. Military. What do you give me? Ooh, I like those ones. They're my favourite artillery. Cambridge, I might have to do that actually. I've still got the rake in there. He hasn't been up too much, has he? Enlightenment, industrial, plenty of industrial and a big boost. I've got to do something with this, haven't I? This is the thing. Wealth generated by farms. I've got quite a few farms, haven't I? So let's start with that. Right, let's crack on with the industrial from, since I've got Newton in there and he's got all sorts of bonuses. Right, Control S. So, I want to start with India. Let's talk about... Oh no, sorry. Used to be indecisive, but now I'm not so sure. The old ones are the worst. Right, so... The 18th foot Broly's umbrellas are formed and ready to partay. Right. Question is, decided where to deploy them. I think they need to go to India, really. Hold on, there's an artillery unit in there as well, isn't there?
Possible, sir.
Yes, I know it's not possible. Just have a quick nose while I'm here. I've got the live volunteer infantry as well if I need them. Can't afford to upgrade them enough yet to do anything interesting. For now, oh yeah, let's have a quick look. 4 turns, so I've got plenty of time for the election. When that happens, I'll build another regiment if I can afford it. I didn't look at the money. Bearable. Pardon me, I'm going to come back to this because this is going to be a naval battle when I get my way. I actually haven't said that, is it? Because I've got to... Oh, I know I can do this. I'm trying to think of a way, sorry, I'm trying to think of a way to get around that glitch that I had over there. And I think I know what it is. That navy is going to go and piss the French off here anyway.
Heave away, boys, heave away. Yes, Captain. Ship's orders.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's gone. No new ports down here. I wonder if this is still... Oh, they're trading again. I wonder if it's worth sending a raid down, a raiding party down there, you know.
Ready for action.
They seem to have grown.
Aye, sir. Clear decks for battle.
Right, that's them blockaded. I'm going to send my bod. I'll stop it, let's do a bit of damage while we're here. Be rude not to. Right, so we blockaded that. Is that still blown? No, I've got to do that again. But clever boy that I am, I don't have a ship to do it with.
On our way, ready and waiting. Prepare for action. On our way, Captain. Clear decks for battle. Prepare for battle. Still shipshape. For honor and for the prize. Come about. Under sail. Aye, aye, sir.
I'm going to build another bibby little sloop there because I want to be able to bounce in and out of Antwerp at will.
Orders.
Get back to port. Also need a sloop there to get my Brodley's umbrellas, the 18th foot out. I think that's about all I'm going to do in Europe this time. I could really do with... I've just changed my mind. I'm going to stick a 6th rate.
Orders, Captain.
Used to be really indecisive. So they've built that one recently, haven't they? So I think they built 2 more while they've been in there. So that's enough from you. I'm going to keep the full fleet there, so I've got slight firepower superiority. That's Europe. Save. No ports have turned up. Let's do all my homeworky bits up here.
Aye, aye, sir. Weigh anchor. Ship's
forget
orders
about
there
these, you
for
know.
battle. Douse the decks.
No idea how many ships have slipped past me.
All hands make ready.
That's that done. Haven't built a port up there yet.
Fleet ready.
And that one's boogered. So the seaboard is safe. Right. Now, it's a bit of overkill, but I'm going to have to kill this sod. Let's give you some experience. I'll also get all 3 cavalry out because I don't want him surviving. And it seems like overkill, but this is where it crashed last time, by the way. Seems like overkill, but I don't want a single one of this enemy unit surviving. So then I can ignore that stack and just look at the French stack. that's in the northeast of the province at the moment. Right, so it got to the end of the load screen and then the screen went black and I didn't even get a crash to desktop, it just froze. Be nice to me, go on. Go on. Go on. Oh, result. Okay, we're in. Right, so I'll shove me regiment. Doesn't really matter, does it? Just shit, stick them out in the open. And then I'll stick the cavalry there. Where'd he go? There he is. Stay there, you're not wanted. Nor are you. Nor are you. You'll only get in the way. Stand at the back, be good boys. Are they there yet? Come on. Take one step forward and you're in range. There you go. Okay. Gentlemen, volley fire. I know I should spread them out thinner. Oh, for crying out loud. Shoot your damn muskets. They got held up on. Looks like one of them got held up on there. And this is one of the things that really pisses me off about this. One little dude gets held up on a fence somewhere, and the whole unit can't move because of it. Look at that. Yeah, lucky I didn't press stop. I think they're out of range, they're not even fighting back. Oh, are they? Right. So you're firing bows. Got a fantastic rate of fire, boys, but come on. Out. So I killed 50 of my chaps in the time it's taken me to kill 150 of theirs. Got some experience behind them. Yeah, they're going down. I'm very tempted to send the cavalry in, but I want to blood these boys. So that one getting bored now. So. Okay, and fast forward. Continue. Oh, fast forward. Get them all. Every last one of them. Nearly there. That'll do. Right. So, sorry about it. A couple of minutes of the video burnt up by doing that, but needed to be done. That way, as I said earlier, that annoying little stack is out of the way. Still cost me 100 men.
Forward! March!
I think they're still the cheapest, aren't they? 170 per turn upkeep. Yeah, I think I need one of them just to guard that fort, and that way I can release all of the infantry. It's quite tempting.
Men! Forward! More orders? Forwards!
Yeah, good.
Throne and
Quite tempting to
country!
just charge them, but I
Ready
know I
and
can't.
waiting for
I've got to be patient and wait.
Forward! Men! Forward! Any further
I'm
orders?
putting them in one at a time so they keep their order, although they're already out of order there, aren't they?
March!
How annoying are you?
Waiting for orders! Ready! March!
I'm not going to do it, is it? And then when I've got that militia guy, I'll also pull this last sepoy unit out, so I've got 3 full regiments of infantry. And then we can force march and meet the French in the field. Have I got any money left? Start repairing them. Hopefully you won't have the chance to get to them before I wipe him out. So, yeah, quick save, of course. Build another little ship because I want to just keep building that trade route up. I also want to look at the Ivory Coast, don't I? But I can't yet. So, right, thinking
Your orders,
forward,
Your Majesty.
that and one more unit of sepoys. So I'll get another. Can I? Can I please? I'm just going to have to bite the bullet on this. I'm also going to get another unit of cavalry. Yeah, and that will give me a nice field army there. I could do with a general in there, and that'll be that stack done. Have I got any spare over here? I think I've got a spare one here, haven't I? Ah! Henri Dumas.
Awaiting further orders.
You can go with my Irish chaps. Yeah, they're happy enough. Yeah, okay. So when I've got myself, I'm building a ship there, and I cross, I've already forgotten. I'm going old and senile. Yeah, so when I've got my ship there, they can board, and we'll get them off, send them off into the wide blue yonder. So the Americans. Did I leave myself a ship? I did, didn't I?
Come
Good.
about. Weigh anchor. Where to, Captain?
Just do my final reorganisations.
Aye, sir. Yes, Captain. Any orders?
Okay, so those 3 islands are fine. Jamaica's okay. The Spanish are building a force here, as we saw last turn.
Fleet ready. Awaiting
Yes.
further orders. Battle stations, prepare to engage. Ship's orders received. For country, for honour, and
Again,
the
for anyone who's
pride.
picking this one up for the first
Set
time, what I'm
sail.
doing here is just
Just to
costing
it,
my
and
enemy
lightly.
money.
Awaiting
Every penny of his,
further
every
orders.
bit of gold he spends
Yes, Captain.
on repairing his ports. Actually, I can leave him now, there's no threat.
All away.
Is an extra piece of gold that he can't spend on his military capability.
Underway. Any orders?
It's an army bred for one purpose, isn't it?
Make ready.
Problem is, I'm in the process of sending all my boys to and there's the navy. I'm in the process of sending all my boys north. So that means I'm going to have to hold some of them back, which is annoying because I wanted to get on with the conquest of North America. Oh, I'm out of money. Clever boy.
Where to, Captain?
Good question. Where to indeed?
Yes, my lord. Yes, your majesty.
Oh, I've got to make a decision here.
Aye, aye,
I
Captain.
think that's going to become the home port.
Sir, ready and waiting. Immediately.
As soon as I can release
Ship
him
Saban Bristol fashion, Captain.
to
Orders,
join the
Captain.
brigade in Philadelphia
On our way, Captain.
under Colonel Larsson, and I will do.
Further orders.
As soon as the militia's built there, I can release him, release the pikeman that's sitting in there. The heroes of the Bahamas. Haven't thought of a name for them yet. I'll have to think of a name for them. How am I going to do this? For the time being, I'm going to get them in there at least.
Still and waiting.
I've got to do some repair work on them. If nothing else, I want to get them in the trade routes really, but I've got to wait until Spain play their card. So anyway, those islands are done. I'm dwelling. Let's have a quick look up here. Do I need to kill that port? Nope. Have the 13 colonies still got that blockaded? Yep. Are there any ports in this area? No. They're all the right answers. So,
Sir.
Colonel Larsson's growing brigade.
Make ready.
It's got 2 regular regiments of British infantry, the 2nd and 3rd Foot, the veterans.
Ready and awaiting orders.
The Jamaican Colonial Jamaican Regiment. And some Hessians. Where do I want to start with this? It's awful to say, but I'm going to leave the Iroquois to take Boston. As awful as that sounds, because I know they're my protectorate, because then I can recapture it from them, and I haven't got to do that stupid bloody mission. Decisions. Difficulty is, if I can somehow sweep on these 2 regions, but the difficulty is I've got to garrison them, and if Spain kick off, oh Christ. Right, so if I start attacking up here, I need to leave garrisons in them. If I can take these 2, they're not so much of a threat, because there's no threat down here, yet. So I can just garrison Philadelphia, who can counter any threat from the Iroquois if they come through this valley or from over here. But that's dependent on me taking these 2 cities in quick succession.
Ready for orders.
I'm going to have to, aren't I, really? Right.
Ready further orders.
So there's Larsson. You can have the 2nd Foot.
Forwards! March! Forward! March! March! Sir, your orders?
Yes, my lord.
You can have the Buffs, the 3rd Foot.
Sir, your orders?
Anything more?
Make ready. Awaiting further orders. Yes, sir.
I'm going to stick the Colonial Regiment, the
waiting for
Jamaicans in garrison.
March!
Sit alongside the Hessians. Give them some because they're nicely experienced. And I'll give Larsson the cavalry units as well. So, no wall. Why am I saying no walls? Of course they're not. They're Indians. They don't do walls, do they? No walls, no garrison. So, save. Let's go for Maryland. Oh, I've got them in reinforcements. I didn't think I'd doing it that way. So 2,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. Over half of them are bowmen. Melee defence is very poor. One unit of cav, loads of bow, and the rest are dibbly-whatsits. So, Colonel Larsson, we'll do this one. That'll be the end of this episode. It's gone on for a lot longer for me than it has for you guys watching it, because of course I've had the pleasure of crashes and reloads and restarts and shit like that. But hey ho, can't even point my finger to what it's causing it, to be honest. I work with software, you know, sort of earn my living from it, and there's nothing obvious wrong, but clearly something's not right. Might just be Darthmod needs reloading or something. Anyway, boring myself now. So, 2nd Foot, 2 regiments of regular British line infantry, the solid and reliable redcoats, stick cavalry on each flank, and Larsson for the time being can sit central. Hopefully we won't. Let's have a look at the field of fire. So I need to get on that ridge really. Chances are they're not going to let me. So boys, in which case, run. Quite simple. Running a bit of a risk doing this because the reinforcements are over there. Because they're always hidden, being Indians, if come over the crest and find I'm suddenly faced with a whole Inuit, I'm not with them yet, am I? The whole of the Iroquois nation, and they're pissed off. I'm gonna have my work cut out. Right, let's try and sniff them out. Okay. Advance step by step. That's right, I'm going to have to send me dragoons out as scouts. Give them a quick blast and they'll go on their way. There they are. Up and at 'em, boys. Forward the Vuffs. Oh, Larsson, what you doing back there? You blokes with toothpicks, what are you worried about? Yeah, bit of food for the light cav there. Second Foot haven't got anyone to play with. This is for a region, isn't it? So I've just got to kill him. Oh, gentlemen, I think bayonets. Give them a volley. I can't believe it. He's shattered in here. they're shattered. Excellent. See them off. They're shattered. They're broken. Let's move you out of the way so the muskets can do some damage. They're shattered. They're about to shatter. They just don't realise it. Larsson, you're needed. Right. Let's do them. Do them hard, gentlemen. I don't need to... Don't worry, Alex, I'm not gonna... I'm not going to kill you. Not my intention to kill you. Oh, gone. Get you bloodied a bit more. Is that them? Are there any more? Have I missed any? No, that's it. Yep, that's just for a region. So we'll call that one a day. Good stuff. 154 lost. Any of them suffer particularly bad? I've got no money anyway, so I can't do anything with it, can I? Yeah, so the next turn, quick save. The next turn, I'm gonna hopefully have a go at, well, once I've rebuilt, not the next video, but it'll be the next turn, have a go at Virginia. And try and hold off. So I haven't said that. Cavalry can go back to Philadelphia for the turn, just to help counter the threat, because there is a very real threat up here, and they're connected by a road, I presume, yeah, so they can reach me really easily. That's basically an entire army stack.
Ready and waiting for orders. More orders?
I think I'll even put them in there. Right, okay, so I am definitely done now. So that's the end of this episode, so we'll be back to run the end turn and get into the winter of 1708. Right, see you in a bit.